I walked through and made sure that it was okay to do some filming and streaming today. And gentleman there gave me the okay. So take you a little trip through Rascal so you can kind of see just how much fun it is. There's tons of people here. It looks like it's a very, very popular place. So, a nice person to open the door for me. Thanks. Come through. See all the people coming through here at Rascals. So thanks again for giving me the nice Machine Smith. So it is confirmed. As we're gonna walk outside here, and we're gonna hit up the miniature golf. So they have indoor go karts, outdoor go karts. Look at all the huge line of people here waiting. This place is super popular. I said we're in Whiteland, Indiana, and it's great. We have going to start over here. Actually, let's start. It looks like this is course one over here at Dino Bay. So let's just go ahead and start on course one, hole one. And as you can see, this is definitely a putt-putt course back in the day. And it's just the rails looks like the rails have been replaced with bricks. You can see we have the original putt-putt mats here. And how's it going? I do live video streaming of miniature golf courses, and I travel around. I live up in Lafayette, so yep. So I'm a truck driver, so I used to go do. I'm an ex-truck driver. Okay. So over here at KYB down here in Franklin, I used to deliver loads down there, and I'd always drive past this place. And I looked in the back and I saw some of the putt holes. I started Googling it and looked at it, and I've always just wanted to have a chance to come down. And I was just in Cape Coral, Florida, doing a miniature golf tournament and whatnot. And I was told that Rick Smith, former putt world champion, owns the course. And so and what's that? He's in there now. Is he? Yeah. Awesome. So he said Ricky's actually here. So maybe we can get a chance to talk to him at some point. Let's get out of the way. 27 years. Have you really? Right. Awesome. So I'm just gonna go around the course and play some shots and show my viewers what's going on. I guess at some point there were talks to try to get a tournament here, but apparently it didn't work out. So I'm trying to hopefully change that and get a tournament out here because this place looks cool. I've only just glanced at it, but it looks amazing. So yeah, it had the water run down the little canal, and will that be filled up later on in the? Yeah. Okay. He does a good job. Awesome. This looks really nice. Putting new carpet down. And yeah. Painting the red things. Yeah, this looks really, really nice. So actually, there's a bunch of people out here. I'll start over on course 2 to avoid some of the traffic. But if I get a chance, if I see you again, I'm gonna see if maybe I can talk to Rick. I just started in the putt-putt world in 2017. Okay. So there's a couple guys that told me that he owned it, and I would like to, at least talk to him and find out why the tournaments haven't happened here yet, and see if we can change that. So, right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yep. All right. So actually, we're going to start over here on just kind of looking around, and there's a bunch of people coming out. So we might start over here on course 2. I don't know, but you can kind of see here we have a bunch of channels, and that was one of the security guards that said he'd been here for 27 years. You can see that it's just the rails have been replaced by the bricks. There's a huge course here. The size of these holes remind me of Kingsport. They're like super sized, super wide holes. The carpet looks like it's in great shape, so this should be a lot of fun to play. Like I said, it's just that the rails have been replaced by bricks, so I'm sure a lot of you purists aren't going to really be happy about that. But so that's that. So we're going to start over here. We're going to start over here on course 2, which is the Animal Kingdom. So it looks like it's just we have the trapezoidal block down the lane, and then the hole just sits back up here on the little hill. So I'm gonna set my putter down and get my camera set up here real quick. I was just kind of holding it down. So once again, my name is Frank, but video gaming community calls me Roy Bissell. So we're gonna set this up real quick while we let some other folks play. They might be a little camera shy, But we're here at Rascal's in Whiteland, Indiana. This course is owned by Ricky the Ace Machine Smith. And we're going to check it out and hit a couple balls on each lane. And one of the cool things that I like about this already is that this is 36 holes, and it was only $6.75. So I don't know how you can beat that. So we're going to give it a shot. The bricks aren't perfectly smooth. They've got a couple little machine marks in them. But there's this little flat spot here in traditional putt-putt style. So I'm going to try this out of back. Some of these mats are curled up a little bit. Hard to get it to stop. So I'm going to try this out of dot 6 and see how this plays first. I got 2 balls. Okay, so that one didn't come quite off the rail as I wanted it to. Pretty good speed. So we just need to hit it a little bit earlier on the rail. See how that one does? Okay, that wasn't too bad. So there's like a smooth piece right there that looks like you might be able to use to line up your shot. Carpet is in excellent shape. This carpet is in fantastic shape. It rolls really, really good. It's pretty fast. So that's course 2, hole 1. So this is hole number 2. So this is an L-shaped hole with the triangle here. And there's actually like a drop off. So if you miss the triangle, your ball's actually going to drop down like a little bit of a bank. So this is a hole design that I've never seen. So we got the wide fairway, we got the triangle here, and we have a drop off here in the back. So this, like I said, this carpet is in terrific shape, all things considered. There's a few little gouges out here from the general public, but all in all, this is actually in really, really good shape. So we're gonna try dot 5 off the triangle here and see how this works. I have no idea if this breaks any which way or. So it breaks slightly to the right. Oh my. Okay, so that triangle is dead. We're gonna have to play this out of 7. We're gonna have to play that. That breaks to the right too. Okay. Well, I guess it's not quite dead, but it's definitely interesting the way it sounded when I hit the first one. So that wasn't too bad of a try. So that was out of dot 7. But this one here is, like I said, this is down a hill. Look at that. It's nice and smooth. This carpet rolls great. This carpet rolls really, really good. So that's hole number 2. Course 2, hole 2. So that's a very interesting hole with the triangle there. I played that out of dot 7. It hit kind of high in the triangle. Welcome, viewer. And here we are, and this is course number 2. There's so many people on course 1 that I went over to course 2. This is course number 2, hole 3. So you have the stop sign, octagonal shaped block, and then this pipe here. And there's like a little bit of a nose there on the right side. Looks like the green's just going to slope gently from right to left, and then there's the hole. So this is hole number 3 on course number 2 at Rascal's. One moment. Get ourselves set up here. There we go. Sorry about my putter being in the way. So hole number 3, course 2. So this is all, there's a little nose right here, so you can kind of see, if I drop my ball down there, you can kind of see there's the nose. And this carpet is in terrific shape. I can't really say enough about this. These mats, the hole number one, the mat was a little weird, but these all these holes are supersized. So I'm gonna try to play this shot right down the lane. I'm actually gonna try a dot one, and I'm just gonna try to split the different. I think just using golfing sense. I don't know. Like this looks like it's gonna snap left hard coming through there. So either go off the try to go off the back bricks and bring it in through the back door, or just try to play the slope and see if we can do a front door shot. So let's just try a front door shot first. Okay. So that was out of dot number one. That was a little bit too fast. I think if I just would have slowed that down, this carpet rolls really good. I think if I would have slowed that down, that would have been really good. Just like that. There you go. So that's how you would play hole number three. Just dot number one and just kind of split the difference there between the octagonal block and the pipe. Yep, that hole played great. And the holes are cut. The carpet's cut great around each hole. So far, this is in a really good shape, and that's hole number three of course two. So here's hole number four. Here's a design I've never seen before. So as you go up the lane here, there's actually a 45-degree hill that's going to the right. I'm going to throw a ball down there so you can see it. So there's a 45-degree slope there to the right, and then it goes up a plateau to the hole, and then behind the hole, there's another hill. So let's see what happens here. So if you get too fast, look at this. Is that going to come all the way back down? Almost. That almost came back all the way back down the hill. So if we went a little bit farther, if you would have saw, if I would have hit that a little bit too hard, that's going to come all the way back down the hill too. So there's two hills to negotiate in this circular block. I've never seen a hole design like this. So you have the 45-degree angle hill here, and then another slope behind the hole. There's a couple of nice steps down past the hole. So we're going to try to get this in the good spot. Something like that. All right, so this is hole number 4 of course 2. I started on course 2. There were a lot of people, lots of groups that showed up on course 1 right when I was about to film. So I don't really not sure what to do with this one. It looks like, maybe this was a hole that you would play. Maybe you would have played this right rail. And there's one thing too that I didn't show you guys actually, is that there's these little plaques. I don't know what it is. There's bricks everywhere, but then there's these little spots where there's a flat piece, and it's made out of composite. So think of Jungle Course at Fort Wayne. These little composite spots, and I'm wondering if those are put there on purpose to get you to bank the ball off of that because that's the right shot. So I'm wondering about that. If that's there on purpose to get me to hit it off there to come up this angle and go towards the hole, or do I just play it straight towards the hole? So I see these and I'm like, that's perfectly smooth, and it looks like if I played it off the right spot, it would bank off of here and it would go straight up that slope. So let's try one like that. Let's try it out of maybe like dot 3. The security guard did say that Ricky was here today. I'd like to talk to him and find out what happened, why we couldn't get any tournaments here. So I'm just going to play it out of dot 3 and try to bank it off of that and go up the slope and see what happens. Oh, that's probably going to come back down both hills. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. All right, so looks like it's possible, but that composite thing doesn't kick very well off of it, but it is smooth. So let's try this out of some of these mats are curled. Let's try dot 1 or back 2. That looks like it's on a better spot, better line, back off the hill. That better go in. Oh no. There it goes. What a cool hole. This is a cool hole. That composite thing actually plays really well. Oh, not that time it didn't. Just when I say that, I think I ran over something. I'm gonna try that one more time. That's so cool though. 36 holes of this for only $6.75. So let's try one straight up the lane. I'm gonna try to aim at maybe the right edge of that circular block out there. Oh, and it kicks off of it. Oh, I thought it was. Man, this carpet is faster than most putt-putt carpets that I can remember. All right, so let's try this one. See if that one's gonna rock off the hill. It does. Okay, that looks like that's a potential. But it seems like when it comes down the lane, it actually turns left. But then this hill kind of like throws it back to the right, so it's a little bit deceiving. We're gonna try one more time. I'm just gonna try to aim like right at the left lip. No, that's not gonna work. Let's try one more time. It's gonna straighten out. Rock back off the hill. No. Very interesting hole here. Hole number 4. Try the deuce spots here. Not too bad. So this hole actually is a little bit crowned. I just noticed that. I'm gonna try one more time. There's nobody else out here on this course, so try this one more time. I'm gonna try the right bounce here again and see if we can't get a better. Kick off the cheese. Sit. No. So that was a little early. Back off the hill. Interesting. Very interesting hole design here. You try to get a little bit too cute with it, get back too high up on this hill, you're going back down both hills. And that's left for your deuce putt. So that's a very interesting hole. All right. Moving on to hole number 5. So it's a very flat hole, and you got the 2 little pipes, and then the hole sits just on the other side of this mound. So once again, there's another couple of pieces here. I don't know if that's to entice you to use it or if it's just there for whatever. Maybe didn't have enough bricks. I don't know. So this is hole number 5 of course 2. So we're going to get that just like that. All right. So as you see, the hole just kind of sits on this little rise right here. This carpet is in really good shape. I'm just going to try it .4 square and see which way it breaks at least. Try to get some kind of a clue. Carpet is in terrific shape. That hard enough? No, okay. So it looks like it. Not sure if I pulled that ever so slightly and it just started going left, or it's hard to get the ball to stay on the thing. So I'm going to try to aim at the right lip now. That's on the right lip. Oh, it still came up short. All right, so that was .4 at the right lip. .4 at the right lip looked like that was a really good shot. Try it one more time for some general public here catching up to me. So a little bit harder. Right lip, dot 4. No, how did I get it to stay there? That was amazing. Lagger. Ah, all right, so that's hole number 5 on course 2. So moving on over here to hole number 6. Looks like this is a Y hole. So you're gonna see here. Oh yeah. So this is a Y hole. But it looks like you can use that nice backstop right there to maybe bring it in from behind or just go straight in. And then you have your little wings here on the right. And everything here is just like so exaggerated in size. We have a group of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 people coming up. So this is might just let these guys go through. So that's a pretty good angle of the hole. So we're just going to kind of go straight in and straight at it. See what happens. So just do dot 4 square. And we'll see how this one breaks. 4 square. That was starting breaking a little bit right. So let's try left flip. Left flip. Boom. We have some people here in play. So that was dot 4 left flip. So we're going to let them pass through before we move on. So we have we have a large group of children out here. So we're going to go back. We're going to go back to hole number 3. So we'll go back over to hole number 3 and try this one again. Let's get away from these kids. Nothing against the kids, but they look like they're it's like smacking the balls around all over the place. So we're going to go back to hole number 3. Try a few more shots while we're waiting for them to clear out. So I'm going to try this out of dot 1 again and just get it over the top of that hill. Yep. So it looks like it actually breaks from left to right going down the lane. Oh yeah, look at that thing track out. That was nice. That was a nice roll there. So that tracked out really good. Like I said, this carpet is in really good shape. Everything is rolling really, really good. So we're going to head back over here to hole 4 and see if we can find a shot. This is going to be kind of a long stream. Just simply now because we're behind a group of 8 kids who are just not being very respectful of what's going on. So going to go back down here and try this one out again. See if we can figure out a way to make this one. Let's try dot 3 this time. Try to play it off this little bank, this little board here. No. That one's going to trail off, so to look at that. And then that's probably going to come down the hill. Oh, it stopped. Woo! They had this one a little bit earlier. Keep getting these wild. That doesn't play consistently off of there. Huge kick or no kick at all. It's either huge kick, no kick, huge kick, no kick. So we'll have to find a different way to play it. I'm not finding any consistency off those little composite spots. So try dot 4, aiming about left lip. Ooh, that thing snacks off hard. That's actually a pretty good shot. Let's try dot 5.5. Just not quite hard enough for that line. Like I said, you don't want to go too hard. You end up coming back down this hill. So I would have loved to seen a hole like this with the super fast carpet. That hole would have been that hole I believe would have been a layup hole. So that's hole 3. We're gonna come back to hole 4. Welcome viewers, appreciate it. So we're gonna go back here to hole number 4 and try this one again. So far, seems like a really good ice course, and I'm not sure exactly why we are not playing tournaments here, but it's like the bricks, yeah, seem to be pretty decent. So this one I'm trying it out of dot 4, aiming at the right lip. Dot 4 right lip. Beautiful. Some of these mats, it's really hard to get the ball to stay. This is one of the better mats. All right, dot 4 right lip. Is that going to have enough? No. But that's the shot on hole number 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hole number 5, dot 4 right lip. At least at this time of the day, that's the shot. So, gonna go on to hole 6 again. I'm gonna raise. Get some folks here coming through. So. Looks like some of the kids are clearing off a little bit. Good sign for us. I'm gonna raise the level of my tripod, so bear with me for a second. Try to get a better angle on some of these shots. There you go. That's better. Folks out here, they're not used to this. Everybody's looking at camera. What's going on with this camera? So I tried dot 4. I believe it was left lip on this one. The last one's dot 4 right lip. And this one I believe is dot 4 left lip. Dot 4 left lip. No, off the back. See, there's a little backstop there. I look like I could go straight at it this time. Straight at it. Nope. That one missed on the left side too, but I hit that pretty hard though. All right, that's hole number 6, the Y hole. Okay, moving on, hole number 7. We got the little path through the rocks. I love the layout of this course. This is amazing. Not sure if it always looked like this or whatever, but this is cool. Hole number 7. Drop off hole, plateau. Drop off to the bottom section, and then the hole just sits just on the other side of this little tiny rise. Just on the other side of this little tiny rise. So it's going to be challenging to get the camera in the right spot for this one. That looks like it's just lower it down just a little bit. There we go. This is hole number 7. Off the drop off, and then up the tiny little slope, and the hole sits pretty much right on the edge of that little tiny slope. So it's going to play at hole 4 square. This is a super wide hole as well. 4 square. 4 square. Rolled great. Four square. 4 square. There you go. A couple little gouges out there. People banging the carpet with their putters, but that hole plays really good. That's just 4 square. That is hole number 7, of course, too. And some folks coming to play. So we're heading on to hole number 8. Down the path, up the steps. And it looks like a check mark hole. At least that's what I would call it. Looks like a check mark. Check mark hole. Hole number 8. Looks like there's a little, let's just kind of roll the ball out there so you can kind of see. Looks like there's a little bit of a slope that goes down like that to the left. So it looks like you can just kind of play it off that, maybe you can play it off that angle board and just go straight towards it. I'd like to be able to talk to Ricky Smith once we're finished here. So let's raise this up a little bit so you can see. There we go. So looks like, I'm not sure how this kind of a hole would have played in the past with the actual rails. But I'm just going to try it out of .6. Some of these mats are a little curled. And I'm just going to try it out of .6 and just go straight at that angle board and see what happens. Or the composite piece. Hit the bricks instead. Interesting. Okay, so I have to increase the angle a little bit. This is .5. Something like that. Okay. Not too bad. Doesn't play too bad. Unfortunately, I can't spend a lot of time on these holes anymore. There's some general public behind me. So we're going to have to go through the rest of these holes a little bit quicker. That's hole number 8. Down the path. Moving on to hole number 9. Hole number 9. Down, we have 3 humps. First hump, actually 4 humps. The first hump here, hump number 2, hump number 3, and then the hole sits in between hump number 3 and hump number 4. So this would be an interesting shot to try to get it in between humps 3 and 4 and keep it from going over the back of hump number 4 there. This would be very interesting. Let's try to get this set up. Hey Fiatcha, this is Rascal. I keep wanting to call it Roscoe. This is Rascals in Whiteland, Indiana. This is a former putt-putt course. I've always heard about this. So I'm going to try .4 and just aim straight at the hole. I have no idea which way this thing breaks or what it does. .4 straight at the hole. Oh, just missed the left lip. Wow, that actually played really good. That was .4 straight at the hole. All right, so let's try .4 the right lip. Yep, it wants to turn left. That's going to hit the other ball. Yep, it wants to turn left. So it looks like you can just play that maybe out of .3 and go towards the right lip or something like that. I said I gotta hurry up and get through these holes because we have some general public behind me. So that was hole number 9, I believe. Here's hole number 10. Classic putt-putt hole with the little rise here. This rise is actually taller than the ones that I've seen in the past in a hole like this. And there's no room here between the back rail and the fence, so we're gonna have to do it like this. So this rise is actually much taller than ones I've seen in the past. Much taller. So I'm going to try this out of .3 and just aim straight at the hole and see which way it goes. That's .3 straight at the hole. Perfect. .3 straight at it. Beautiful. .3 straight at it. Hole number 10. Course 2 at Rascals. All right, moving on to hole number 11. Hole number 11 is just a little angle here. We got the two circular things guarding this. So we have this little flat piece, I'm pretty sure these little flat pieces are indicators of where I'm supposed to bank the ball at. They just don't play as good as the rails as it's made out of that composite. At least not yet, anyways. It's like playing off of the jungle in Fort Wayne. So, looks like maybe .7. Doesn't look like don't feel any slopes. Maybe .7. And we're just going to try to bank it off of there and see if we can get it in that way. So let's try .7. .7. Beautiful. Just like that. Well, I didn't want to go in, but .7. That's a little bit later. Okay, I didn't hit that one quite as hard. So it looks like maybe maybe you can just change it to .6 or 5. Doesn't play too bad. You can use the bricks. They're not perfectly smooth, but you can use the bricks. That's hole number 11. So we go over here, the bridge, and there's all kinds of water and stuff that's normally going to be, that's normally filled in. So this one's going to be a little bit tricky because there's nothing to put the camera behind the hole. So we're going to have the hole from the, they're not ADA areas. They're slight, I mean, I guess they're slightly lower. It's a slightly lower than the bricks, but no, it's not flat like that, like Gator Mike's. So it looks like we're just gonna have to do back rail or side rail, back rail in this one. So I'm gonna try this out of dot number 3. Sorry about the camera angle. No, that's not gonna work. Let's try dot 5. Side rail, back rail in this one. The hole sits behind the circular block there. We call it the cheese. Okay, that wasn't too bad of a try. A little too much angle. So we're gonna try dot 3 now. I didn't quite hit that one hard enough either. Dot 3. Beautiful. That was dot 3 off the little composite side there, and then off the back rail. So 1 second here while I get myself set up. Pretty neat. That cup is actually, there's no bottom to the cup. You can just see the water rushing through. That's hole number 12. I don't know. I've lost count. So hole number 13 is a very similar kind of design, straight down the lane, and there's an octagonal block. And then the hole sits back here. There is a little spot here for me to set the camera for this one. This course is very spread out. It's very, very nice. I can't wait to see what it's like once they put the water in. So this is another one, side rail. Looks like you can either go side rail straight into the hole or side rail, back rail. So let's try the same kind of shot. Let's try like dot 3. Left rail, back rail. Left rail, back rail. Ooh. Oh, look at that thing break off to the right. All right. Hit that one probably a little bit too hard. Let's try dot number 2. Nope, not quite. So looks like maybe the right rail is a little bit better on that one. Like I said, we've got some people coming up. So unfortunately, we're not going to spend too much time on these. Here's another one. There's no bottom to there's a bottom to the cup, but it's clear underneath. So you can see the water rushing underneath there. It's pretty cool. So that's hole number 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I'm on hole 13. I kind of lost count. All right, so here's another one. There's a plateau, there's a drop off, and then the hole sits right in that that square area there, the raised square area. So we're just trying to figure out a way to get ourselves set up. There we go. So off the drop off onto the square area. Looks like it's actually off center a little bit from the teeing area. I'm gonna try this out of dot 7 and just go straight at it, see what happens. Dot 7. Straight at it. That hard enough? Oh, that was right on line too. So it looks like you can just do dot 7 straight at the hole. Just not quite hard enough on that one. So pretty much dot 7 square on this one. Yep, just like that. That was actually pushed slightly, but it still kind of corrected itself and went in. So that's hole, I think, 14. And of course, 2 at Rascals. Going down to 15. Yeah, they're definitely not ADA sidewalk. So hole 15, this one is the new design I've never seen before. There's 2 45-degree angles here, hills here, and they both go the opposite direction. So I'm assuming this is going to end up playing straight. So we have a 45-degree hill pointing to the left and a 45-degree hill pointing to the right. And then the hole sits back here. So I'm assuming this hole is probably going to play straight. If one breaks left and one breaks right, well, I guess we're probably going to go straight. So you can definitely see, 1 second here while I get myself set up. Some of the spots here are a little bit difficult to get to. That's a little better. I can just see the bottom of the bag. So I can see you can see the slopes there. Take my, I don't know why. I had my mask on the whole time. All right, so I'm sorry about that. All right, so I'm just gonna try 4 square and see what happens with this one. This is a much longer hole. This is probably about 30 feet. So I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna pray that this works out and goes straight. I'm gonna try 4 straight at it and see what happens. Definitely not straight. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So that was kind of interesting. So let's try 4 left lip-ish. That's 4 left lip. No, it actually really kind of is straight. I think the first one I pushed a little bit. That actually kind of does end up being straight. And like I said, this Challenger carpet rolls so good. So good. And it's not the fast carpet from yesteryear, but as far as the surfaces that I play on, it's really good. So that's hole 15. Go across the bridge. Can't wait till he puts the water in here. I'm definitely coming back here. Here's hole 16, which is another circular block where the hole sits behind it. So there's a kind of a theme here where there's actually 3 or 4 holes that are like this on this course. So this is about the best we're going to be able to do on this one. Okay, so something like that. Not sure if you can see the hole there just in front of this metal rail. Looks like another one's going to be side rail, back rail. Might actually have to. Let's see what happens. I'll try dot 1 off the left rail here and see what happens off the left rail. Whoa! That thing jumped hard off of that rail. That was really interesting. All right, so maybe we're going to have to go down to the bricks then. Dot 1 off the bricks. Oh, cracked. Just like in mini golf, it got cracked. We have so many other people here that I can't try it again. Ooh, that thing turns. Okay. Whew. That's interesting. That's an interesting hole. Have to figure out a way to. I'm gonna probably have to use the bricks in that one. I'm not sure. That was an interesting hole. But like I said, there's so many people here that can't really. All right, hole 17. Hole 17. There's a little rise here. I'm just gonna roll a ball out there and show you. There's a little mound out there. That goes from this elbow to that elbow, and the hole just kind of sits back here. So not sure if you can just dot one straight at it or no. I don't think so. It looks like that. It looks like that hill is just there enough to influence that from dot one. Sorry about that. Let me get myself set up here. Okay, this is hole number 17. And I guess we're just going to try to go bricks back rail out of dot one. Bricks back rail. Oh, it just jumped. Oh no, that was on a great line. Try this one again. Oh no, it didn't tip in. Yeah, it looks like you can just play bricks back rail. It jumped on the other one. The carpet is a little bit lipped there in front of the hole, or on the front of the back rail there. And then this is finally hole 18 of that left gorilla. Looks like one's at Gator Mike's. Yeah. So we have some gorillas here. This is hole 18. Yep, a little bit, sure does. Hole 18, straight up, 45-degree hill there on the left, or pointing to the left, and then the hole sits right in front of the little circular block. Looks like the next course is a little bit more open. All right, so hole 18, about 20, 25 foot putt. Let's go up the angle, and not sure what it does braking wise before it gets to the hill. Trying it out of dot one. Oh, okay. At least I'm not stymieing. All right. So I just shot that one out a little bit too far to the right. Let's get a little closer to the hole this time. Oh, wow, thing snapped hard left. Looks like we maybe need to come up right about through there with some pace. All right, so that's course number 2. Course number 2 at Rascals in Whiteland, Indiana. Not bad at all. The carpet is in terrific shape. Terrific shape. Obviously, the putt purists aren't going to like the bricks, but they don't play bad at all. This is going to be course 1, hole 1. I'm going to try to motor through this one. We got Cassie and baby Kobe waiting for me. All right, so this is course 1, hole 1. We have the octagonal shaped block, and then the hole is just cut right behind the block. So this one looks like maybe we can just go dot 4, left rail, back rail. It looks like either way. Let's try dot 4, left rail, back rail. Is that hard enough? Beautiful. Dot 4, left rail, back rail. Oh no. Oh, that was bad. So there you go. There is a perfect example of that. There's little tiny points on the bricks. And I caught one of these little points right there. And you saw that ball just kick in a wild direction off the bricks. So you don't want to, but they're so small. That was like super unlucky that even happened. Anyways, that was dot 4, left rail, back rail on that one. So that was really unlucky. The little marks on the bricks are really, really small. Okay, hole 2, course 1, hole 2 at Rascals. So we got the go-karts going over here. All right, so it looks like we have a singular hump and then a little upslope, a backstop behind, and the hole sits on just on the other side of this hill. So it looks like the hole is just on the other side of this hump. So I'd probably want to bring it back, bring it from the side of the hole, and so I'm going to try dot 7 and 1 are both curled up. Not sure if I can get the ball to sit on dot 1. So let's try 1.5. Let's try 1.5 and just miss the left lip. Nope, definitely not that. It actually breaks left. So if that's consistent, then we should be able to go miss the right lip and do that. Let's try missing. Closer to the right lip. That's a better kick. Beautiful. So dot 6, missed the right lip. That ball came through about there. It can even get closer to the lip. Off the back rail and in. All right, that's hole course number 1, hole number 2. What's that? I do Twitch streaming. Yep. So this is hole number 3. We have a general public ask me what's going on with the camera. So yeah, I travel around and do Twitch streaming on miniature golf courses. So it's Roy Bissell, ROY_BISEL. Yep, thanks, man. So there you go. Got another person that was interested in this. So this is hole number 4. 1, 2, not 3, hole 3. Sorry, sometimes I lose track. So this is an interesting hole. We have a little block there, but it looks like we can just play this out of dot 1 or 2 and just go straight at it. I'm not sure which way this breaks. Looks like we can just go straight at it, and that circular thing. Dot 2 just outside the right lip. Hole number 3, course 1. Dot 2 just outside the right lip. Perfect shot. Okay. Moving on, hole number 4. What's up, Canada? What's up, buddy? Sorry I didn't announce the stream. It's just kind of a last minute thing. All right. Rascals, Whiteland, Indiana. Hole number 4. This hole sits right on the incline here. Just for visual purposes, you can kind of see just how sloped that is. That hole sits right on the 45-degree angle. So, under normal circumstances, I would think you would just play this left rail and just try to straighten out the angle. Let's try to get this set up a little bit better. There we go. Oh, water tank failing. That's not good. That's not good. All right, so in a normal situation, we would do left rail, back rail, but the carpet here next to this thing is kind of raised up. So we have to try to figure out another way to do this. So I'm actually just going to play the slope. So I'm going to aim 1 cup left of the hole out of dot number 5. And I have no idea which way this thing breaks. That's not hard enough. Oh, it just hit the left. It just hit the front lip too. That was like literally like, that was like pixels too soft. That should be, now that's even softer. All right, there's nobody behind me. We get to try that one again. We'll try that one again. Let's try it out of dot 4, aiming at the same spot. Looks like it's a little bit uphill to the cup. So just outside the left lip. Dot number 4. Just like that. Probably go a little bit straighter at it. Let's try to go a little straighter at it. Beautiful. There you go. Dot 4. And I was trying to aim like just outside the left lip on that one. So that's a really good hole. Looks like if you get up here and you end up here somewhere, this is going to be a fun putt from up here because it's either in. Oh, I got a little lucky on that one. So it's either in or it's gone. Gone. Look at that thing. Look at that thing roll out. You could spend a couple minutes on this one. All right, that's hole number 5. Course 1. Hole number 5. Hole number 6. Hole number 6. So it looks like the hole is just cut right next to this triangle. Looks like we have a nice little spot there we can try to bank it off of. Hole number 6. Thanks, Canada. Ripped up carpet and all that. Is this hole number 6 or 7? I don't even know. 1. See, hole 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be hole 6, right? This is hole 6 or not. But anyways, we're gonna play it off this. We're gonna try one straight at the hole, but we're gonna try one where we go off this angle board here. So it looks like we can maybe try dot 6. Looks like the angle's pretty good for this. Dot 6 into that little angle block. Oh, wow, that triangle is completely dead. Let's try dot number 7. Just like that. There you go. That was actually off the triangle and in. So dot number 7 and bank it off the angle board. Let's try one more time. Looks like I kind of hit more about the left third of that. That's hitting left third right in front of that screw. Oh, it curls in. Okay, so there's a little screw there at the ball hit. Let's try it one more time. Very consistent spot. Yes, sir. There it is. So dot 7, and the ball is hitting right where this big screw is. There you go. So whatever hole that is, because there's no hole numbers out here. So I'm forgetting which hole I'm at. So whatever hole that is, course number 1. Can we fill the go-karts too? I wish I could. I have my baby's mom and my son here with me, so unfortunately not. They're waiting for me to finish up, so I got to kind of hurry through this. So here's another check mark hole. And there's nowhere to really put the camera, so we're going to have to kind of set it this way. Set it over here somewhere. Yeah, sim player precision. You got to be precise. Got to be precise. All right. I can't wait to see you come out here, Canada, when the world gets back to normal things. Can't wait to see you come out here, and maybe we can get some other folks. So this is what I'm calling a check mark hole, because it kind of looks like a check mark. So it looks like you just kind of play the ball down, and like some of these things are actually getting kind of warped now. These boards are getting kind of warped. So it looks like I'm pretty sure the purpose of these are to give you a consistent kick. I'm pretty sure that's what those are for. It looks like you can just play it off of that angle board down there and then bring it back, and you have 2 other rails you can hit, try to get the ball in. So So we're just going to try to bang it into that angle board and see what happens first. See if it's how well it bounces. Off the brick. How about that? Didn't even use the other angle boards. Beautiful. That was .1. That played great. And that was in all the way. All right, so let's just go right back to try the same spot. That one wasn't quite hard enough. Nope, that was right on line though. That one wasn't quite as hard. Let's try it one more time. I don't have anybody behind me anymore. Let's try .1. Let's give it a wrap. Oh, and I got cracked. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this brick. There's a brick right here. That brick right there. There's a couple of these bricks that weren't lined up, and I hit that spot perfectly. Right there. Wow, that was unfortunate. Nobody said the place is perfect. So now we're going to try same thing. .1. Okay. Try to hit it a little bit harder. .1. Off the back rail. And, oh, so close. Half inch away. All right, so that's hole number 8, 9. I don't even know. I have to watch it when I go back, or go back and watch it later. Tell you what holes they are. So this is hole number 9 or 10, whatever the hell it is. We have this circular piece here that's blocking the immediate line, and then the hole sits on this crowned area. Actually, I guess it's like a little bit of a rise. There's a plateau, and the hole sits there, and then there's 2 other circular blocks, and then it drops off behind the hole. All right. Yeah, that corner stuck out there and got me really good. So we got to do some housekeeping. Some of these bricks aren't perfectly straight. So we have a little bit of a drop off where I'm standing now. Then it goes uphill ever so slightly, and then the hole kind of sits in this flat area. So hole sits kind of in that flat area. So we're going to try it out of dot number 1. Hello. Going to try it out of dot number 1 and see how this one plays. Oh, just missed on the left side. That was actually, wow, that was really fast. Okay, so I slowed that one down. So it looks like we need dot 2. Looks like we need dot 2 on this one. Ooh, that rolls really good. Look at that carpet just roll and roll and roll. Look at that. Wow, that's really fast. So he's going to try it. We're going to watch him play. Go ahead. So let's see how he does. I'm going to try it again. There you go. Nice shot. That's a good try. That was a really good try. It looks like we need dot 2 for what we were trying. So go ahead. Yep. So we're going to try it again once he's finished. So we're just waiting for a family here to finish up. We kick off the brick. Oh, almost. Try. Just waiting for him to go. There we go. All right. So I'm going to try it out of dot number 2 this time. That one's not going to be hard enough. Nope. One more try for me. That wasn't even nearly hard enough. There's dot number 2. Not quite hard enough. This one's looks like it's probably just dot 2 at that left rail. But yeah, that carpet roll is really, really good. So let me get out of the way here, kids. Moving on to the next hole. This one is a left angle or right. So I got a little triangle here, and then it's a right L shape. So this triangle, I don't know what's going to happen. Hit the triangle, and then the hole sits here, and it's actually there's actually a little bit of a slope there. So I'll roll the ball up so you can kind of see. I should tip back down. So there's a little bit of an incline there at the hole as well. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use that triangle or not. We're going to see what happens. Oh my. Okay. We're going to have to come over here on this one. All right. Well, that's about it. Best we can do on this one. So this is hole, I don't even know what hole this is. I'm sorry. So many people and so many things out here, and there's no indicators on which hole is which. All right, so I'm just going to actually just try to play this out of dot number 1. I'm going to try to hit that triangle and see what happens, see if it even lines up with the hole or not, or if it's going to just clip it right back into the bricks there on the right. Wow. Well, that's what the triangle does. That's no good. That's no good. So, is this going to end up being a 1, 2, 3 rail shot somehow? Dot 7. So far, this is seemingly the worst hole out of any of these. So let's try dot 7. Let's try a 3 rail shot. Oh, just missed. Okay. That wasn't quite how I was envisioning that. So let's try similar shot. Oh, I just missed again. Okay. Too bad of a try. Try one more time. There's nobody behind me. I'm not sure how else you would play this shot. That triangle's completely dead, so let's try it on dot 5. Nope. As I hit it earlier. Oh my, look at that. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to sell putt guys on a tournament here when they see something like that happens. That doesn't bother me because it actually plays really consistent. I just got super unlucky. But when one guy sees that happen one time, they lose their minds, and yeah, it's actually happened twice in a row. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting random bounces now out of the bricks. Yikes. Yikes. Let's try dot 7 into the triangle. So let's just try to smash it in there. Well, how about that? There you go. I guess just dot 7 to smash it in there. Or miss it completely. Actually breaks from left to right. Going down the lane. Let's aim at the middle of the triangle. At the middle of the triangle. Hello. Middle of the triangle. It breaks severely from left to right. I'm just pushing it ever so slightly, and it's completely missing the triangle. Come on, dot 7. All right, there we go. There we go. Oh, and then that happens. So look, that one that I made, I literally hit the very tip of the triangle. This is definitely the worst hole on each course so far. Oh, I missed. That's the worst hole so far in each of the courses, unfortunately. Triangle's dead, and you're relying on the brick bounce. All right, moving on. Hole whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this is hole number 11 or 12. All right. So we're gonna go straight down the lane. We have these two blocks here, up the little rise. Hole sits in front of the triangle. So that was definitely the worst hole out of all of them. But there's always a bad hole on every course, so can't really be too upset about it. There you go. There's always a bad hole on every course. At least all the ones that I've played. I've never played a course where there's 18 perfect holes on it. So we're just gonna try to go straight through the middle here. Dot 3, there's a long carpet line that I'm looking at. You might be able to see it on your screen, actually. And I'm just going to try to run down that carpet line and see what happens first. Right down the carpet line. Okay. So that was dot 3, right down the carpet line. So that was actually really good speed. Just a little tiny push this time. Perfect. So there's a big, long, lighter carpet line. And I just pushed it just ever so slightly to the right off that carpet line, and it tracked right in. So dot 3, just push it a little bit right of that carpet line, and it tracked right in the hole. So that hole's pretty good. No reason to spend too much time on that one. Okay, so the next one. So we just have a flat lane here, and then there's two angled blocks, and then the hole just kind of sits on a little rise. So just kind of show you what happens here. So there's a little bit of a rise there in front of the hole. So we're just going to try to go straight at it and see what happens. That's usually what I try to do whenever I play a putt-putt hole. Is just go straight, try to hit the ball straight at the hole, and then just see what happens from there. So this is out of dot 4. I'm just going to try to go straight at it. That ball's going left. That was good speed. All right, so let's try dot 3.5. Do the same thing. I'm going to leave that ball there as a guide. If I hit that ball, obviously I know it's not going in. 3.5, aiming at the right lip this time. I know if I hit that ball, it's no good. Ooh, okay. So that was dot 3.5, aiming at the right lip, and it started to track right, but at the very end, it tipped back to the left. So a couple of girls here jumped in front of me. I'm going to try that a few more times. So that was dot 3.5, aiming about the right lip of the hole. That one's going to go left. Yep, you can see. Yep. If you just get it, if you get it started and it starts tracking left, it goes left. You missed that to the left at all, it has no chance. Interesting. Okay. 3.5. Something like that. That's going to go to the left. Yep. Yeah, that's a very delicate shot. Okay. I should just barely, if I hit a good shot, I should barely miss that ball on the right. All right, that was way. Wow, this hole actually has a very fine line. Very fine line on this one. I made that second ball look really easy the first time through. That looks like it's on a really good line. Ooh, so it starts to go left, and then it breaks, and then it straightens out, and then at the very last second, it tips left and goes in. Very interesting shot. Like that looks like it's on perfect line, then it trails to the right, and then it goes back left and goes in. Like it looks like it's starting to break left, and then it straightens out, and then once it gets up here, it turns left and goes in. It's very interesting. Look, I mean, if that, as long as that stays the same, that's a pretty consistent shot, but it's a kind of a tight line. All right, so that's hole whatever, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So maybe that was hole 13. Here's another interesting hole. So we have just a little lane here, and then they have the hole, and we have this well-placed diagonal block and the little circular pipe. So there's all kinds of trouble on this hole if you don't hit a good shot. Looks like we can just use this little flat spot right there on the right of the hole to bring it in from the back. This little piece right there. Or we can just try to go straight at it. So we'll try a couple different things. Let's try the back. Let's try to go off the back first. So that's out of dot number 6. I'm going to miss the hole, try to miss the hole on the right side. I have no idea which way this breaks, so this is just a test. I'm just going to try to miss the hole on the right side and bring it off the back. And no. Yikes. That breaks to the right. Okay, so let's aim at the right lip. Yeah, just like that. There you go. Just aim off the right lip. This carpet's really fast. So this one, actually, I have a little bit of a lane here, so you guys can kind of see. I actually had a lane there to get between the block and the pipe. But that was out of dot 6 and just aiming at the right lip. And the rail behind the hole actually plays really good on this one. The carpet's nice and fast. All right, let's try that again. Dot 6, right lip. Oh, I pulled it. It's going to go in between the block and the hole. Got away with that one. Wow, that was a miracle shot. I actually got it in between the block and the hole. Thought it breaks. Let's see. There we go. It's just a couple rolls short. So if you get over on this side, it starts to break to the right, but when I aimed at the left lip, it stayed there. Let's just try to hit one straight at the hole. See if it does anything. Oh, it looks like it was tracking pretty good. So some players might choose to just play it straight at it. That's out of dot 6. Let's try one more time, a little bit harder. Let's see, now that one's starting to tail off to the right. That was cup speed too. It's an interesting line here. Yeah, so it does, if you aim it straight at the hole, it does tail off a little bit to the right. That's interesting. Let's try it off of a different dot. Let's try over on the left side of the mat, dot number 3 or 2. Let's see what this does. We just try to aim straight at the hole. That's dot 2 straight at it. And it breaks. Oh, wow, look at that thing break away to the right at the end. Wow. Left lip. Yeah, look at that thing just tail off to the right at the end. That was going straight at it. Once it gets about here, it starts to break to the right. Interesting. Looks like my first thought there was good. Maybe dot 7 would be even better if I can get the ball to stay there. The problem is some of these are curled up on the edges. So dot 6, right lip. Nope. Oh, my ball's right in my way. So it looks like the ball needs to be traveling through here. And there also is the right side. Let's try dot 1. Oh, okay. Let's try dot 2. That hard enough? So maybe you can play it off of that. I didn't hit 2 very good. Those are terrible putts. We have a couple folks coming through, so I need to hurry up. If we can just get the ball to stay on the mat. All right. Let's try dot 1. There we go. If we can get the ball to stay on the mat. Come on. Ease. Oh, I got a different kickoff of it that time. All right, a couple ways you can play it. Moving on. Yeah, it was the risk of trying to go between the obstacles is terrible. All right, so we got 2 big mounds here, and then the hole's in the middle, and there's a little bit of a rise there behind the hole, or where the hole sits on a rise. So if I roll a ball out there, you can kind of see. Try to roll a ball out there so you can see what happens. All right, so that's where the hole is. Kick a ball down there. There you go. Let's try to get this just enough so you can see the back rail. Couple of little mounds here to navigate. So as I usually do, I just try to just play it off a dot number 4 right in the middle and just go straight square down the carpet. There's a big light carpet line here. I'm going to try to go down. The ball's starting to go left. That's pretty good speed. All right, so let's try the same thing on a dot number 3. Perfect. Dot number 3. Aiming just off the right edge of the hole. Let's try that one more time. Okay, dot number 3. Just try to push it just right of this big long carpet line. That was pushed a little bit too far right. Look at that thing track back to the left. Oh, came up 1 roll short. That actually plays really consistently. I thought I pushed that way too far to the right. That plays really consistently. So there's a big long light carpet line right through here, all the way down the hole. Just push it a little bit to the right of that. And there you go. That hole plays really consistently, at least this time of the day. Cool shot. All right, here's another hole. We got a couple of different interesting looking blocks. I've never seen this trapezoid shaped block before. Looks like you can just go in between these 2 blocks. You can squeeze it in between there, or maybe go off of that little back section there. This is hole 15. All right, that's a pretty good angle. So as I usually do, I just try to go straight between the obstacle and the hole and see what happens, and then just make the adjustments from there. Looks like you can go off of that smooth board back there behind the hole. And so there's a carpet line again. I'm just going to try to run it down the carpet line. That was a good guess. So I'm going to try a dot number 3, aiming just outside the big light carpet line there on the right side of the hole. Okay, it doesn't always break left. That's interesting. So I hit the same spot, but that one did not break to the left like the first one did. So let's try dot number 3, aiming right at the hole, or right at the right edge of the hole. It's just at the right edge of the hole. It stayed there. So let's try dot number 2, 2.5. It's 2.5. Rolls very, very true. It's got to find the right line. So let's try this little angle board back here and see if we can get that. We're gonna get this brick back in the right place. See if we can hit it off that the backstop back there. Let's try it out of dot number 1. Dot 1. Okay. So I just need a little bit farther right than that. Okay. A couple different ways you can try to play this one. And moving on. Thanks everybody for watching. We're at Rascals in Whiteland, Indiana. I'm on course number 1. I believe this is hole number 16. Let's see here. So I'm take a look through. Actually, this would be 15, 16. Actually, this is 14. Let's see, 15, 14, 15, 16. So this is actually hole 14. All right, we're back on track. Hole 14. Hole 14. Here we go. T-mat, block, hole. All the way down the back. And it actually slopes back towards us a little bit. I'm gonna roll a ball out there so you can see. That's actually a down slope that comes back towards the hole. Oh, there you go. There's actually a little bit of a clue of what it does. So now I know when it comes off that hill, it actually kind of tracks down. It breaks to the right. Or from this angle, it's going to break to the left and go back towards the hole. There you go. It's a little clue. So now that we know we're on hole number 14, Mr. Immortal had me all confused. All right, so we're just going to play it out dot 1. And we're going to try to see what happens if we can just get the ball somewhere in this area where the screw is. I don't know if you can see that screw right there. Try to hit it right in that area and see what happens. There's no way to shave this and kick it this way. Can't do that. So let's try this straight down and back and see what happens with this one first. Right on the spot I wanted to hit. Well, that was actually tracking right back towards the hole. Okay. The seasoned guys would put some hook spin on this one. Try to hit that one a little bit harder this time. And that one didn't break back to the right. And now I'm pinned behind this block. So that is not the correct shot. So let's try dot 1. Try a down and back shot this way. Okay, that was excellent speed. Let's try to hit it a little bit later. Okay, so it slopes. Might actually have to go off of there. This might actually be a 3-rail shot now. So let's try dot number 3. Or just 2 rails. Let's try dot 6. Looked like that had potential, just wasn't quite hard enough. We've got some folks behind us. Got to get going. Or actually, it looks like they're just walking around. Let's try that one more time. .6. 3 rail shot. Is it going to hit the rail in time? It did. Kick off the brick. Yeah, it's close. I need to learn how to use hook spin on this one. Try .7. Kick, baby. Oh, it hit the other ball. I might have gone. Okay, let's try one more time. .7. Try to hit this one even harder. Off the block. Man, you really got to hit this hard. Oh, I got a huge kick. That's too bad. All right, so that's 15, hole 15. Course 1, Rascals. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like how hard I had to hit that. Just from initial first try there, Canada. Definitely seemed like it was a little bit tougher. Okay, here's an interesting hole. So the hole just kind of sits right on that little, I'm just going to roll a ball out there so you can kind of see. Hole's going to sit right on that little, woo-hoo-hoo. And that's a well-placed circular obstacle. Well-placed circular obstacle. Woo! This is going to be interesting. You miss this, you get stuck behind that little tiny circular obstacle. This is hole 16. Course number 1, hole 16. Very innocent looking hole. The hole just sits on that 45-degree incline. It's only about a 10-foot putt. So I'm gonna try this. This mat's kind of curled up a little bit. I'm gonna try that at dot number 5 if I can get the ball to sit. Well, it's kind of close to dot number 5. And we're just gonna go straight at it and see what happens. Just like that. Oh, I pushed that one just a little bit to the right. Ooh, I got lucky. I got lucky that I'm not stuck behind that. That's not in. Hey, look at that. That's not in. So if you get stuck over here, you got to commit. You got to commit to the shot. So I pushed that second one ever so slightly to the right. Miss. So let's try to aim. Try to aim at the left lip on this one. That's dot 5 left lip. Perfect. So dot 5 left lip. Beautiful. There you go. That's a hole I would think for a professional player, you'd want to make that putt basically 100% of the time. Dot 5 left lip plays great. Hole number 16 or 15. Actually, that's hole 15. So hole 16 coming through here. So this is straight. Well, this carpet looks like it's a little bit but the hole sits right in between these two little pipes. Woohoo! That looks like it's fun. Carpet looks a little bit disrepaired, just down by the hole, just ever so slightly. So we're gonna have to bring the camera down here because there's nowhere to set it. That sits right in between those two little blocks, or two little pipes. Just to give you a visual of this. There's actually not even 2 balls worth, and this is actually there's actually some mounds over there on the holes. I have to try to figure out how to navigate this one. So I don't know if this is going to be going straight at it or not. Look at that thing break to the left. Wow. That thing went all the way left across the pipes. All right, let's see if that's consistent. See if I can aim at the right pipe. Nope. Can't aim at the right pipe. Wow. Let's try to aim inside the hole in the right pipe. Man, look at that thing just. That was aimed inside the. That's crazy because once I got it outside of that, it doesn't break left. About that one. Look at that thing break. Wow, that thing just snaps left. Excuse me. Whew. Well, we can't go straight at it. Now we're going to have to figure out a way to go around the pipes. I'm going to kick these bricks in a little bit. I don't know. Let's try using this board over here. Wow, it's actually, wow, did you see that? It's like a sewer around the hole. Not two. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the danger. That's the danger. Wow, if you can actually get it through there, there's a huge sewer. Huge sewer around the... Go ahead. Go ahead, Fiatcha, if you want to draw them. Absolutely. Wow. So it looks like there's a kind of a funnel here. Yeah. A little bit of a funnel on that hole if you get it through there. So it looked like you can just play that off the left thing. All right. So this is hole number 17. We're going to be done. Down and back shot again. We have this little horizontal block that's perfectly placed, so you can't go straight at it. So we're going to have to go off the side rail and then off the back rail. So really not too much as far as slope. I can feel a little bit of uphill and downhill. Flattest part of the T. Left rail, back rail. Left rail, back rail. Oh, wow, look at that thing jump. Okay. Definitely need more angle than that. Definitely downhill from behind the hole, too. That thing really came off the rail hard. Need more angle. Dot 4. No, dot 5 now. Yeah, look at that thing. It just breaks left hard. Once here, everything goes that way. So that's going to be interesting. How we figure out how to get around that. Let's try dot number 6. Try to hit it earlier on the rail. I actually hit it off the brick that time. I was trying to hit the very early part of that composite rail. Got cracked. Interesting. Let's try the right side. Fix that brick right there. That brick right there.
Try again. Oh, that breaks to the left. Okay, maybe we can actually use that then. Folks, oh my God, man. Actually, break the ball to try. Tip on back ball. Okay. So there you go. Want to play the right side and use that back brick to go in. That's hole number 17. Here's hole 18. Can't wait to see your clip. We had some just folks just sitting here waiting to, I don't know, not sure what's going on here. Sorry, here's hole 18. So it's just a shot. There's a little bit of a downslope right there, going back towards the hole. And there's a pipe that's well placed. Looks like you can still have a little bit of a line over here for maybe dot 6. Really? I thought that was really good. So it looks like we can play. So we can play dot 7, maybe just going on the right edge of the hole and bringing it off the back. Seven. That's the hole on the right. Boom. There you go. Excuse me. That's hole 18 of course number 1. I've completed both courses. That took a lot longer than I was hoping for. But anyways, this is Rascals here at Whiteland. So let's get this. I just knocked the brick over. All right. So my name is Frank. Those in the video game community call me Roy. I appreciate you watching. This is Rascals in Whiteland, Indiana. So this is a reformer putt-putt course. It has putt-putt carpet. Rolls really, really good and true. The carpet is in great shape. Obviously the bricks and whatnot, but you have these little composite rails here. But this is like an old school putt-putt, very wide lanes. It's a lot of fun. I definitely encourage anyone who's in this area. This is Whiteland, Indiana, so just south of Indianapolis. Come on out, check it out. They have 2 courses. Carpet play is great. A lot of cool holes here. Designs I've never seen before. So I'm glad I was able to come out here. Thanks again for watching, and I'm signing off. So actually, my next event, hopefully I'm going to be in Toledo, Ohio on May 1st and 2nd at a putt-putt tournament there. Hopefully they'll allow me to do live streaming for that tournament, so look for that. And otherwise, I'll catch you on PGA. Maybe